for the first time the title of the new album, Last Night. I don't know why, but it made me think about last night a DJ saved my life. Mm-hmm. And I would like to know if last night you saved someone's life.
Well, last night, I don't think I saved someone's life, because last night I was just in a hotel.
Yeah.
By myself watching the debate between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm.
But I know in the course of my life, I've gone out dancing so many times, and DJs playing great records have made my life a lot better, you know.
And in that song particularly, there's one man, a rapper, who say, excuse my English, there's not a problem that I can fix because I can do in the mix. And it's just what you are saying, that the music is doing things on mental, on...
Yeah, music, I mean, it's amazing to me how powerful music is, because it doesn't exist. You know, I mean, it's the only art form you can't touch. I mean, you can put your hand on a photograph, you can put your hand on a sculpture, you can hold a book. Music doesn't exist, it's just air. But it can be, I mean, like, look at 100,000 people at a U2 concert, where people are crying and their hands are in the air and they're screaming, and they're just responding to air movement.
Yeah,
you know, it really is amazing. Like just the power of being able to vibrate the air a little bit differently than it's normally vibrated. Mm-hmm. And you know, you look at someone like Bono, he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he travels around the world meeting with presidents, all because he knows how to vibrate some air.
I heard that you live near from David Bowie in New York. Is that true? Yes.
Yeah, well, where I live in New York, in Lower Manhattan,
there's a lot of people.
I mean, Heath Ledger lived right around the corner, and David Bowie lives across the street, and there are a lot of sort of like musicians and actors living down there. Yeah.
Okay, and I would like to know if you have good neighborhood relationships with him.
And I see him in the deli. I mean, we've gone on tour together.
Oh yeah.
And we've worked on music together, so I'll be walking down the street and I'll see him and we just sort of say hello to one another.
Oh, nice. I would like to do the same. Yeah. And near your apartment in New York too, your apartment, your flat in New York, you opened a vegetarian restaurant and cafe.
Yeah.
Whose name was called Teeny. And I would like to know, why do you open it? Is it because you don't like cooking?
Well, I opened this restaurant called Teeny after September 11th with my ex-girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Sort of, it was just always a dream that I'd had to own a little cafe restaurant. But then I realized trying to run a restaurant with your ex-girlfriend is very difficult. And if you talk to her, she would say trying to run a restaurant with your ex-boyfriend is very difficult. Yeah. So she and I are still very good friends, but I'm not involved in the restaurant anymore. So she runs it completely on her own. Okay. I go there and eat sandwiches.
And it's been a long time that you're in the world of music now. And what would be the most exciting moments of your career?
For me,
the one or two.
The most exciting moment of my career was when I got my first ever job DJing in New York.
Yeah. When was?
This was in 1988. And I'd been DJing at a tiny club in Connecticut, which is an hour away from New York. And all I wanted was to DJ in New York City. And so I would go into New York and I would give demo tapes and try and meet with people. And finally, I got a phone call asking me to DJ in Manhattan. And it was the most exciting day. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. And for you, what is the best way or the best place, or both, to listen to this record? What this could be?
Well, even though Last Night is a dance record, or it's very dance inspired, it's more a home record.
Yeah, because it's.
Yeah, so I think the best way to listen to it is if it's a Friday night and someone's getting ready to go out, put the record on, and it makes sense.
I would like to know, when I saw the cover of the album, the image, I wonder if last night you was watching TV. You answered me earlier, but I would like to know if you are watching TV with two gorgeous women on your hotel room.
Well, no, last night I was watching the Democratic debate, and it was just me alone in my hotel room. So unfortunately, there were no beautiful women in my hotel room. I know, it's my loss.
Okay. So that's all for the interview.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure.